Hello, welcome to episode 16 of our Let's Play Hearts of Iron 3 Italy. Well, remember from last time, Germany started pushing back to recapture its own lands. Well, we in Italy invaded southern England and managed to capture London. And, well yeah, the Germans up in Finland were kind of surrounded, driven back. We're holding alright in the Middle East. Japan gained a lot of territory when we captured London. Ethiopia was released again. And I think otherwise Japan's just kept doing the same thing it's been doing for about a year or so. It doesn't look like it's advanced. I think I lost Midway. Actually, I think I lost Midway a while ago. So yeah, Greece rose up and managed to recapture all its land while I wasn't looking, but I still have bits in the south. It looks like Bulgaria will grab the northern part of Greece, but it's not that big an issue. I figure let's try and get these garrison divisions too. Just see how strong the Soviets really are. And otherwise, the immediate goal is to capture the rest of the United Kingdom. Okay, we won a bunch of battles against the Soviets. And I think I've been ignoring technology for the last couple of episodes, but I probably should actually try and get this sorted. Well, I started ignoring it because I thought we were about to lose, but it looks like we've managed to recover. Although it was actually a very close run thing. So now there's kind of a point in researching these things anymore. I'll sort them out as they get researched. Okay, about 40 manpower short of what we need. That's actually my main concern. I really don't see how we can beat the Soviet Union without taking huge manpower losses. And we're already way behind. I don't think the British forces here will be able to put up much resistance. There's just too few of them, and I'm advancing over. I'm not really advancing over a wide front, but they've got a lot of places to defend. Aim for a little breakthrough here. Hopefully we can surround all these troops and get them to surrender nice and easy. And yeah, the major cities are all we have to capture. Surrender progress 0. I captured London and then for some reason they surrendered to the Japanese, which means that their surrender counting reset. Hopefully if I capture kind of Edinburgh, Glasgow, and everything south of that, it'll get them to the point where they'll surrender to me this time. Having said that, I'm pretty sure, they technically surrendered to the Japanese, but I'm pretty sure they'll still be fighting the Japanese. It'll be like when France surrendered to me, but not to Germany, and all it meant was that I got to keep on fighting them and capture, what, a third of their country? try and get my navy to help out fighting the Soviet fleet. I mean, the Soviet fleet's fairly insignificant, but it's been annoying. And my fleet's doing nothing in particular at this moment in time. So just get them to rebase in southern Italy and get them to patrol the area. Actually, these naval bombers also aren't doing anything since there's no longer anyone to fight in the Mediterranean. So they may as well come attack the Soviets. That was too far away. Thought for a second about going and just bombing their ports, but I think we'll do alright just targeting the ships. Move to surround these guys. Hopefully we can get there quickly. And yeah, just charge straight through and try and capture the important cities. Let the infantry mop up. Pretty stock standard blitzkrieg tactics. It seems to be working for now, or at least all my army troops have managed to get behind the British infantry. Which should make it kind of difficult for them to fight back. But, cool, education's very useful. Should research some new things on here. Cool. So the garrison troops can get more support weapons and small arms, and the engineers have a bit as well. Okay, they're still not surrendering. Odd. So we've captured a couple of their victory points now, so there should at least have some negative progress there. Negative progress, there should be some way towards surrendering. Just try to complete the encirclements around some of these troops. Well, that that was unnecessary, they didn't retreat. And that Battle of Worcester is turning out to be a surprisingly hard fight, all things considered. Industrial capacity. I like that I can just dump it in the United Kingdom if I felt like it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to actually hold the United Kingdom. Like if the Americans decide to land, they will probably beat me. Navy's around. Where are the Soviets going? I think they're around there somewhere. So hopefully they'll find them and sink them. At the Northern Aegean Sea. Those guys are gone. Oh, United Kingdom's a government in exile, so they won't ever surrender again because they've already abandoned their country, apparently. Even though apparently they've gone into exile by heading to Newcastle. Which is interesting. The Soviets keep attacking at this one point. See, they've been slowly wearing down my Alpine troops. So we won again, and we win every time, and we kill, well, that time 700 of them. Almost 800. But of course they can replace their manpower losses while we can't. So that's very unfortunate. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there are now one infantry division, one mountain division, and a headquarters division in the whole of the United Kingdom. So I'm redeploying most of my forces to Wales to chase down a single infantry division and its headquarters. So the Germans are still pushing the Soviets back, but not very fast. That should be the headquarters surrounded. And when the infantry division's going, it's going to get trapped up in Anglesey and we'll kill it there. It's really good that they cancelled the agreement with me, because now my ships won't have to go to Venezuela. Again, they're attacking the Alpine troops. Okay. I'll put the Alpine troops in reserve just in case they do actually get worn down to nothing. hopefully that infantry corps should arrive. Not that one. Here we go. They'll arrive on the 26th. I think they said 26th. They'll arrive soon. Before the Alpine troops leave anyway. Looks like they're all going to get trapped in Anglesey. Oh, that'll be good. Oh, look, a few more soldiers have arrived up to help defend Scotland. Destroyers, excellent. They just got on the transport fleet for now. Okay, now we only hold Athens. Actually, we don't hold Athens, the German paratroop division holds it on our behalf. Soviet Union's only at war with us, Slovakia and Slovakia and Germany. And Finland. Did I say Slovakia when I meant Finland? Oops. Okay, looks like the Soviets have moved. Cool, and hopefully the Alpine troops will regain their strength. I suppose I do have a few motorised brigades. Actually, I might still have some light armour brigades as well. I can't remember whether I upgraded them all or not. And the anti-tank guns. Got plenty of those. American fleet out there fighting the Germans. That was a very quick fight in Glasgow. Just about to think, oh, we've found all the British. Excellent, and then they just run away. Okay, they're in the Gulf of Taranto, which is around here somewhere. Naples, there it is. Some of these ships are actually quite knocked up. So maybe I should just let them rest for a while. So Dublin's the last victory point to capture. I mean, not that it means much since they aren't in the business of surrendering right now. Looks like some ships must have popped up in the Irish Sea there and stopped us crossing. But, well, they're not there now. So hopefully we can cross and capture Northern Ireland. Berlin is well behind the front lines now, which is very good. There you go, about to win in Belfast. Why do we only have 4 divisions? Where'd the 5th one go? Huh. I've lost an armoured division at some point. Now of course I'm not going to be able to replace that for a very long time since I have 0 manpower and I think they cost like, I don't know, something like 20. It's ridiculously huge. And the Allies control less than 10% of the world's victory points, which will almost all be in, Brazil, the United States, Canada. Actually, I think South Africa. And those are all of the Allied countries that haven't been conquered so far. So we'll just get this division to just finish off the British there. I don't think there's anyone to actually fight them. We'll just wait for the infantry to come up and, you know, finish off Scotland. Ooh. Yemen's been, well, taken a lot of land from the Japanese. Same down here, Kuwait, southern Iraq. So it looks like the Greeks have almost lost here. It's kind of a shame that I lost so much ground there, but in the grand scheme of things it doesn't matter too much. And on the other hand, it has kept northern Greece in Axis hands, whereas otherwise the Soviets would have captured it. This might actually be a good time to conquer Ireland since I've got my forces there. But if they haven't joined the Allies by this point, when the Allies have done so poorly, I doubt they're going to. There's nothing that you really want in Ireland. At least nothing that I want. Anyway, I'm just going to move the garrison divisions up to the front lines to help out the Germans a bit. Because I really don't think that the Soviets are going to be driving us back and making us fight on Italian soil anytime soon. Victory there, and it looks like we're going to keep the Soviets attack. Oh, look at how quickly we're running those tanks down. But unfortunately, garrison troops advance very slowly. The Irish grant military access to the British, which means that the British forces might, well, just camp in Ireland for the whole time, which would be a pain in the ass. push into the Alps here. Looks like there are a fair few Soviet forces in that province. Oh, Vesuvius erupted. That was unexpected. That attack is not doing well. For some reason, a lot of the soldiers aren't attacking. Okay, that's a little bit better. Hopefully once those other garrison divisions become actually engaged in the frontline combat, it'll improve a lot. I suppose expecting these guys to drive, frontline Soviet troops out of mountain terrain is probably a bit more than you could logically expect. Okay, here we go. Taking them from the other flank is doing a world of good. Okay, it's Northern Ireland done. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave Ireland for just now at least. Focus on Scotland. Looks like the British have all gone into one province, which makes it easy for us to surround them. Bombers are way behind. Oh, that was 1944 and we're just getting our first air search radar. Actually, we're not getting it, we're just thinking about starting to research our first airborne air search radar. Oh, we won that battle there. But it'll be some time until they arrive. It's in the middle of next month. Okay, Navy, they are running away from you. And you're not having any luck, so just head back over there. It looks like you might be bumping them on the way. So I'm just wondering what to do after England. Or after we finish conquering the UK. Or Japan conquered Yemen. And I'm kind of thinking, should help out the Germans against the Soviets, but I don't really have the manpower to do so confidently, whereas I could probably take all of Africa without much trouble. But for right now we're a bit low on convoys. The convoy ships are still staying, and they're also a good thing, it doesn't take up any manpower and uses up a little bit of industrial capacity. A few more escorts as well. And the British are just letting us encircle them, which is very kind of them. Garrison troops can just go on the front lines here. Just randomly chuck them into the HQ structure somewhere. I figure since garrison troops are now pretty well frontline troops, they might as well take competent generals. I'm thinking at some point I'm going to get around to reorganising the garrison troops and next just make them an army, same as you know, these other ones. Might actually send them to garrison France and the UK, and prosper out Yugoslavia as well, just in case partisans show up. Well, the truth be told, probably Romania will take care of those for me, since they're not doing much else, and they have a lot of troops. Here is someone who can go block. Here he is, okay. 8th of April, 4 days, and that guy will take... It's 23rd of April. 19 days to march one province. Alright. Oh, waiting, let's go capture Aberdeen. One too many. Be that destroyer control just put in. So we'll take the light cruisers. I can send that down to join the battle fleet or the Regia Marina. Oh no, that's one ship over. Is there anything higher than Admiral? No, there is not. So I figure it's time to just start capturing Scarpa Flow and whatnot. I've got a nice little infantry corps here, the one with only 3 divisions. Which should be more than enough to capture Scarpa Flow and a few of the islands up there. We are taking heavy casualties to capture that place. And it's still more than a month away from actually arriving. Oh wow, they were not in good condition, those Soviet forces. I'll just move my fleet up to the north here, since I'm guessing that's where the British fleet will be based. If they're in Inverness, these guys will drive them out. Oh look, there are some in Inverness. Of course I can't leave now without fighting my navy. Oh cool, we sunk a destroyer flotilla. Okay, now hopefully that division will arrive before the British do. Yeah, my garrison troops look like they're starting to get left behind by the rate of advance here. Which, well, it's not good, but it's kind of expected. Okay, 5 more days, 4 more days. And then we'll have conquered. Okay, there's a fleet over there. Alright. Invade, Scarpa Flow. Is that Scarpa Flow? Whatever those islands are. I actually think Scarpa Flow's the next one up. Whatever, we can't leave them in British hands this close to Europe. Like, even if it's just the American Navy operating on those ports, it will still be a pain in the ass for the Germans in particular. Okay, well now that the UK army's been conquered, not that. Just kind of mop up the last remaining provinces in this part of the world. Or the last remaining enemy held provinces, and then we'll be done with the United Kingdom. Okay, the invasion's happening. Wow, that's giving us so much manpower and leadership. That is really great. Oh! We have almost recovered all of our manpower. Okay, naval battle, which we heavily outnumber them. And they're retreating. Oh, that was Scarpa Flow. Okay. Now we'll just send our ships up to the next one. And then wait for the headquarters to get off, and then we can load these guys back on and go capture Lerwick. And there's a significant navy in that port, it said. Nope, we're fighting them. HMS Glorious and Royal Sovereign. Ooh, I think we just sunk Royal Sovereign. We did too. Okay, rebase in Scarpa Flow. Everything another got us up there. Yeah, it's the same guys. They're probably just going to retreat in that port and come back out again, as I think they've just done. Yep, same two things, and just keep repeating this over and over until we sink them. Because there's no way they can escape. It looks like we're about to capture the port, so they'll retreat somewhere else then. Industrial capacity, Still going to put in Sicily just in case. Trieste would be a nice thing to capture, just for symbolic reasons. Oh, cool, captured Lerwick, and sunk some more Danish ships. Okay, so I'm guessing what's that, the Faroe Islands would be the next port they're in. Just do the same thing. Yeah, oh, we found lots of British ships now. But they're all out of supply, and it looks like they're getting sunk or retreating at quite a rate. HMS Achilles, HMS something else, and two light cruisers and 2 destroyer flotillas. It's a pretty good battle for us there. That time nothing, but they'll be bottled up in the port again. And we can send our infantry in to flush them out. Ship's not in Armando Diaz. Not in good condition. Okay, we sunk some of the transport ships. We loaded onto the transports. The Faroe Islands invade. Things are getting kind of confusing down here. Just because the garrison troops are taking so long to get places, I've gotten bored and ordered follow-up attacks when we haven't got the first objectives. But hopefully it'll come out alright soon enough. We've lost the Battle of Faroe Islands. How did that happen? We've lost again. Okay, they've got 3 divisions here. We've won. They've now got no divisions there. I have no idea what happened just then. Like, I don't understand how we managed to lose the attack twice and yet we kept going. And in those 3 divisions, they look like they're in good condition. They just surrendered. Okay, only 2.73 manpower short. That is very good. We might be able to start, like, replacing our missing divisions fairly soon. Which I think's, what, 3 infantry and 1 armoured division we're missing? It would be very good to have them back. Maybe I could also start upgrading some of these garrison divisions and make a 4th army. Okay, lots of transport ships and destroyers were sunk then. Okay, Iceland's the next one. Malta we've still got to capture. I was kind of hoping that if we just left Malta alone they would come over to our side when the UK surrendered, but that didn't happen. So we're going to have to go capture it ourselves the hard way. Not that it's of actually any real significance now, because they can't put any ships in there. I mean, the ships they have there won't have fuel, so they won't be able to actually leave port. Same with if they have airplanes at the airbase, and it's like, well, They can't hurt us at all. But I'm thinking this is far enough. Like, I think I've driven them back, the Americans back far enough that they won't be able to attack the UK directly. They'll have to capture the Faroe Islands or something first. And we should be pretty safe from their convoy raiders this far out. Oh no, that's too far. I'll just transport them to Bordeaux or Bayern there. Nope. I think I'll just go to England for now. And I'll just try and redeploy the Third Army somewhere else where they can be a bit more useful. Because otherwise I'm going to have to kind of capture Iceland, and then to keep Iceland I'm going to have to capture Greenland, and to keep that I'm going to have to invade Canada. And I do not think I have the forces to actually conquer North America right now. So might as well stop now and leave kind of a buffer zone between us. Although if you can tell, I'm a bit uncertain about just leaving Iceland in American hands. Looks like Berlin's back on the front lines. The front's kind of the advance is stagnated, we've got a static front. So I order them to reserve as opposed to rebase. Iceland probably is a bit close. We should have captured Iceland. Whatever. We'll just go with it for now. See if we can chase down these Soviets while we're here. Where did they go? Oh, they're still there. Come on. No, they escaped. I'm not really clear what the difference between patrol, intercept and sortie is. I used to know, but I don't know, I haven't really been playing naval operations as much in this game, and I haven't played this game a lot before I started this playthrough. Or I haven't played it recently before I started this playthrough. So just getting patrolling around Naples, and that might do the trick. Actually, I'll just get them to sit there and let them recover some of their strength. They're pretty worn out. Some of those light cruisers were pretty away. Hey, we've got manpower to spare! For the first time in like a year and a half. Things are starting to look pretty good for us here, I reckon. I wonder why the Romanians are patrolling so much. Like they don't have any enemies in that part of the world anymore. Okay, I reckon we'll win that battle. Hopefully those guys will get into Valach soon. And then we'll have a nice front line. Alright, once we capture Barra, that's it, it's all over. Just waiting. There we go. We've lost a little of Trieste. Well, that's alright. Let's get the entire Third Army to march to this port. We can load them on ships and take them back to the continent. Okay, so we're not going to capture Trieste just now, but it looks like we'll hold Regia. Won't be say that, and we'll move into Village soon enough. Oh, they're not going to last long in all. The Soviets, I mean. Some of our guys retreated. Doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things, I suppose, but more than enough soldiers there to hold the line. We don't really have manpower to spare, we're just gaining it quicker than we're spending it at the moment. I think most of the reinforcements we need are actually for our fleet, which reinforce very slowly. Because of course our infantry, other than these garrison divisions, haven't actually done much in the way of fighting for the past, well, this entire episode really. No, you captured Village. Okay, I'm just thinking what we can do next. And seeing how it's become static here, I think I might go help out the Germans. And the logical place to do it. The logical next step is to kind of trap all those Soviet forces in Yugoslavia. I mean, I know there are a lot of soldiers in Yugoslavia and we can surround them and we can kill them. And that will make a huge difference to the warfare. I mean, look at them, there's probably like 30 divisions down there. It's just a case of, where do we go? How do we surround them? How do we kill them? When I conquered Yugoslavia the first time, I attacked south of Zagreb. There's a gap in the mountains just around where I was looking then. No, go on to go look over here. Cool, our Alpine troops got their reinforced, being completely reinforced, which is very good. But yeah, like I was saying, we could attack through Zagreb again where the country is good for it and it's only a few provinces till we hit the Hungarian border. And that would work very well. Or it could work very well. The problem is it would have to be an amphibious operation, which means my troops I'll only be able to attack with a corps at a time, and the Russians might be able to turn around and drive us back. And if they do, I'd have to the amphibious withdrawals aren't great. I don't think my garrison officers will be able to come and help my frontline soldiers anytime soon, just because they are so damn slow. Of course, the other hand, attacking out of our front lines here to try and cut them off, we're attacking through mountains. So that's going to be very slow and give them plenty of time to try and escape. Okay, I think we can actually crush that guard division. I'll wait for a few more before I load them up onto the ships. So yeah, I'm not sure the mountains are actually a great place to attack here. Just redeploy them towards Ancona. Port will allow me to move them around pretty quickly. Or if I do decide to go the amphibious option, you know, it's the nearest port. On the battlefield, so that's good. Looks like we're slowly gaining the upper hand here. Oh, we just won. Took 3,000 casualties, only killed 2,500 of them though. But oh well. Hopefully we'll continue that slow advance there. And hold on. We can attack north. Berlin's right on the front lines, that's not great. Everything else is looking right. Like I just realised, we don't have to attack through the Alps, we can attack north of the Alps and just link up with Hungary on the Hungarian plains. Well, Japan's kicking ass down there in Yemen and Oman. And Ethiopia's got a few troops, I'm sure they'll start helping out soon. And Japan's grabbed a port down there. Actually that's not a port, whatever. Let's stay in the African campaign. Which probably means I won't have to do one. And the Pacific, it looks like it's all much the same, really. I haven't captured anything. Well, they might have captured American Samoa. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time.